Hello? Hello? Anybody in there? Hello? Right. Aloha! 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 Who's we got here? We've got Linda. Hello, Linda. And Kevin. Kevin. What's up, Kevin? And Jack. What's up there, Mr. Jack? Jackson. Jack with a W. Alright. And Fatima. Fatima, Fatima, Fatima. Holla. Holla at holla. What's up? Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, everybody? It's Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. Location, location, location. Jack's good. Maybe a video later. There was a fire in the hood. Oh. Jack had a fire in the hood. Did you move yet, Jack? I think you're permanently stuck where you are. Permanently stuck. He can't move. I'm in my horn mood. Must be the Dunkin'. Jack's drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee now. We converted another one. Jack's drinking Dunkin'. But it's the hot version of Dunkin'. He's like, I like where I am. Better in the hood than under the hood, right? Jack, I watched a really cool video before. I didn't get to finish the whole thing, though. Let me see if I can figure out what the guy's name is. I have to look in my history here. Go back to my YouTube. He was riding along New Mexico Route 9, I think was the name of the road. And the name of his channel is Travel with a Wise Guy. And he did a video on New Mexico State Road 9, ghost towns and historic places. It's really interesting. You might want to watch it. Travel with a Wise Guy. Write it down. Get your notebook out. Get out your notebook and write it down. Travel with a Wise Guy. New Mexico State Road 9. There you go. Anyway, back to Jim's YouTube. That's all the interesting information I have for right now. I'm writing it down, yeah. Travel with a Wise Guy. Video just came out yesterday, so it popped up on my suggested list as usual. So, anyway, how's everybody's weekend? What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? How was your Monday? I just got off the phone with Kevin. I was talking to Kevin. Today's magic word is registration. Yes, don't forget to make your registrations for M25. Your registrations, yes. Yeah, Travel with the Wise Guys, the name of the channel. It's pretty interesting. I only got like a quarter of the way through the video, but it seemed pretty interesting. He was checking out all the little towns and abandoned towns like La Playa and what the heck was the name of the other town? Can't remember. But anyway, he was checking out all the abandoned sites, and it's supposedly a road that runs right by the border. So you don't have to worry about him putting on any concrete shoes or making you swim with the fishes. I don't think he's that kind of wise guy. So what's new with everybody? Hey McGill, how are you? How are you? As Jim would say, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? So I am unsupervised. Can you tell? Fatima, look. Fatima sent me this cute little cow with a bunch of other stuff in a care package. She sent the licorice is over there, but she sent me this cute little cow. Some licorice, some recyclable bags we can use for shopping, cute little pin. If one purchases in an abandoned town, they could buy mayor, police chief, and fire chief. Yes. What's up, Eagle? How are you? Oh, wait, Eagle? I have a question. It's Detroit licorice. Oh, okay. It's right here sitting on the other table. But isn't she a cutie? She's a cutie. She's gonna keep all the other ones company. She's gonna sit on Champ's back here. Oh, come on, get up there. You were up there all nice, and then I had to move you, right? She said yes. Actually, no, he's not, Jack, believe it or not. Well, Diane. Where have you been, Diane? Here's the Detroit licorice that Fatima sent me. Better made old-fashioned red licorice. Did you ever hear of it, Jack? And just for the record, I do like black licorice as well. Some people don't, but I do. Yep, so we got a nice little care package from Fatima. Sierra got some treats. She liked them a lot. Better Made makes the best chips, too. Well, you need them to send you a package for the campground. For the meetup. Yeah, not very many people like black licorice, but I do like black licorice. William has arrived. Diane splashed chemicals in her eyes and just now able to see again. What the heck? Diane, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wear safety glasses. Right? Black licorice is good. This kind of reminds me of the pull and peel stuff that Twizzlers makes. No, but McGill, I get ads that pop up on my Facebook sometimes from him. I think that's the one that comes in the little tins. He pops up on my Facebook. I haven't ordered any though. 'Twas an accident. Where were your safety glasses, lady? Better Made is a Detroit company. Black licorice is great. One from Australia is my favorite. Well, it's good to see that everybody here likes black licorice. I don't think my mother doesn't like. She's not a licorice lady. Even jelly beans. She doesn't like jelly beans, anything gummy like that. It was pretty funny tonight. We had chicken cacciatore over rice for dinner. So, and she doesn't eat a lot to begin with. I mean, her portions are pretty small. She's always been she eats like a bird, Jim says. But she's always been like that. Anyway. So, she had like 3 pieces of chicken left on her plate and a little bit of rice. And she gets done with her dinner and she, scoops the rest in the. We had some left over that Jim put in the container. She puts hers in the garbage can, and then she's like, "Where's that last piece of cheesecake?" Because we had gotten her. ShopRite sells the different cheesecake slices in the container. Like they had plain and raspberry swirl, and they had like a chocolate walnut, and so there was 1 piece left. And Jim's like, "Whoa, wait a minute! You didn't finish your dinner, and you want a piece of cheesecake after telling me that you're full, but you got room for a cheesecake?" And she turns around, she says to him, she goes, "I'm 80 years old. I can do whatever the hell I want." I was like, "Oh my God, Ma, you're killing me." It's a laxative? No, you're thinking of X-Lax. You're thinking of chocolate. The stuff McGill had was in a big pack made in Missouri. Oh, okay. Hala doesn't like black licorice. Only red and chocolate. See, and I'm not a fan of the chocolate licorice, believe it or not. Diane was cleaning, walked into the bathroom, fell on one knee, and chemicals splashed. Stop trying to be Speedy Gonzales. That's Fatima's job. Yeah, she was a little feisty the other day. It has to be difficult. Yeah. Yeah, she was. She says, "Well, now that I'm 80 years old, I can say whatever the hell I want," she says. My grandmother was the same way, so. Well, you don't like strawberry licorice. Supposedly they make this like orange creamsicle licorice. That's supposed to be really good, but I haven't tried that yet either. I can't remember the name of the one that It might have been Australia. The one that it popped up on my ad comes in a can about that tall and about that round. So my mom did have another accomplishment over the weekend. We had this stair lift installed for her a couple of weeks ago, but she decided that she wanted to try to see if she could climb the stairs, because when she first came home, she wasn't strong enough to do it, and she went up the entire flight of stairs on her own and back down again. So that was a major accomplishment for her. So she's going to try and do that at least once a day just to keep the strength up in her legs. Wow, Diane called Hala a typical male. Wow, look at that. You don't feel like being fired? Christopher! Yes, Christopher, how can we help you? Oh, God, now he's gonna start. And what other flavors are floating around your mind there, Jack? We need to know. I would like to announce that I'm here. That's all. Okay. Christopher, hey, how are you? Oh, man. We are too much. We are too much. Resembles that remark. Yes, so Jim is at a... There's SK. She is. Yes, SK, how can we help you? Somehow I knew that you were going to say coconut. And the question is, do they make a coconut licorice? That's what I want to know. SK has arrived. Oh, man. Yeah, how many different flavors? I bet that somewhere in this vast country of ours, there's got to be a store, an actual brick and mortar store, that you can walk into and buy all the flavors of licorice that you want. Somewhere. Hi, everyone. No, you're not in. You're fired. See? You were doing so well, and then you had to mess it up. I'm sure they do. The Moody Blues wrote a song, In Your Wildest Dreams. In your wildest dreams, let the music play. Sorry. My father was a big Moody Blues fan. I think he had every album they ever made. He loved the Moody Blues. Yes, indeed. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the music Saturday night. It was fun to have you all in there hanging out. Probably the last one of those will probably be sometime next month. Because come April, we're back at the campground for Friday night campfire chats. Yay! Whoop whoop. Can I get a whoop whoop? It really was a good song. I could be your father. I know every song. Linda doesn't like black licorice either? What in the heck? Eagle liked the music. Fatima liked it. Hala, where were you? You had one job. SK's grandpa's candy shop might have all the licorices. Licorices! Is that a word? All the licorices. Where is that? Grandpa's candy shop. April campfires, yes. Grandpa's candy shop. That sounds like an interesting place. Let us Google. Grandpa's candy. And it's the fancy shop with the 2 P's and an E. Candy shop. Shoppy. Hala failed. I only had one job, and I failed. Welcome to the Nordics. We love salt licorice. I never heard of salt licorice. Oh, let's see. What is this crap that just popped up on the side of my Google feed? What is this? Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop is in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Florida, West Virginia, and Minnesota. It's your place for candy, retro and new, and unique gifts. Oh. More salt, the better it is. Yeah, Grandpa Joe's. Grandpa. They have bulk candy and candy bars and hard candy. 101 Pooping Puppies Jigsaw Puzzle. You can't make this stuff up. Alright, look. You're making me do this. This is all your fault. Share screen. So ordered taffy, but never heard of salt licorice. Yeah. Me neither. Christopher, what are you talking about over there? What are you talking about? Okay, look. 101 Pooping Puppies Jigsaw Puzzle. $19.19 root beer and a 5-liter pony keg. Jack, I think you have to go to this place. This is content right here. This place right here. Look at all the crap they sell. Raffle gift for NJ25. Yeah, right. That's a good idea. 4D gummy bears. Like 3D isn't enough. 4D gummy cupcakes. Dropping saltwater taffy on your shirt is a huge mess. Yes, it is. I mean, I know it's saltwater taffy. Gummy fruits. A candle for the... Oh, wait, here we go. Alright. A candle for the naughty. Smells a heck of a lot more interesting than nice. I like to break up my days as such. Nice, naughty, mean, drunk. In the middle of the night, I'm usually crying in the shower and feeling sorry for myself. It smells like vodka cranberry. There's a casino in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, known as Soaring Eagle, not very far from M25. What the heck? So this place has everything, and they have gag gifts, it looks like. Abba Zaba Chewy Taffy. A&W root beer in a glass bottle. Oh, that's got to be good. Because everything's better in a glass bottle instead of a can. I think the same when I see Soaring Eagle in the chat. What? Airheads. Ooh, Eagle's gonna come to M25? That would be great. Do you need the information, Eagle? It's September 18th to the 21st. Get a pen. Write it down. Like I told Jack, write it down. September 18th to the 21st at Lake of Dreams Campground in Merrill, Michigan. Merrill, Michigan. It's $40 a night. And I do a gig on Saturday night, and Jack usually does karaoke on Friday night, and I have my live stream Friday night, and a whole bunch of stuff. It's fun times. Fun times in the neighborhood. Grandpa Joe's. Look, they have t-shirts. Where in Pennsylvania is this place? I need to know. September 18th to the 21st. 18th to the 21st. That would be the 18th to the 21st. Locations. Here we go. Visit a store. Leesburg, Florida. Bloomington, Minnesota. Stillwater, Minnesota. Wow, they have a lot of stores. Emmaus, Pennsylvania. Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. Bethlehem. Strasburg is right over the border. That's like an hour. That's close. I say road trip. Karaoke will be extra special this year thanks to Georgianne. Oh, why? What is she doing? Strasburg, PA is like right around the corner. I know where that is. Oh yeah, Fatima, we have to tie-dye together. My tie-dye shirt is at home that I made last year. Yes, indeed. I guess that sounds like a road trip because that's content. Actually, I can tell you right now how far. Strasburg is like an hour and a half-ish. It's not that far. How do you keep the echo down in the pavilion? I've noticed on my replays of karaoke bad acoustics. You want to know why, Jack? The reason behind that, and it's going to sound, you're going to go duh after I tell you, is because the walls are not enclosed. So all the sound just goes all over the place. If it had walls on it, it's not bad acoustics, it's bad singers. If you had walls on it, then he said, Christopher said, duh. Girlfriend. Dang, girl. Did you go to the, what you call it? Medi-merge? Karaoke. Yeah, when you play music in a, depending on how big the room is, the bigger the room, the worse sometimes the acoustics are okay, it depends. But if the sound is just escaping all over the place, it's going to be very echoey. If Christopher could go, you would get a chance to hear something worse than bad singers. SK's never done karaoke, unless you count singing while muted in a Zoom church service. Called your doctor and did his instruction. Okay. Hey, you put the duh in, Linda. No. You're not a duh, Linda. Free spot is Daisy Dukes. So, yeah, depending on the room that you're in, and now you have your speakers set up, and all that stuff like that, and how loud you're playing. Christopher sang once in school. The teacher asked me to fake it and not sing anymore. Wow. I remember a drive stream that I did last year. I was singing while I was driving, and my mother was in the drive stream, and she told me not to sing. She told me to stop singing. And then Jim started singing, and she says, Jim can sing, you can't. Yeah. Thanks, Ma. Okay, Kevin. So, yeah, it's acoustics have a lot to do with it, the type of room that you're in, stuff like that. Oh, Linda remembers that too. My mother yelled at me on my own drive stream. When you're 80, you can say whatever you want. Yes, 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 yes. She got that from my grandmother. My grandmother used to say, I'm 95, I can say whatever the hell I want. But it started when she was 80. Yes. So, does that answer your question, Jack? I hope so. Because that's the best answer I can give you. If I'm in a smaller room like the rec hall at my campground or something like that, I can keep the music at pretty much a third and it'll be loud enough. But I find that, like, even at the pavilion at M25, in order to make the sound carry a little bit, I gotta crank it up a little bit. Like, I'll actually have it up at like 7, and it's pretty good. So, I guess I'll play with my speakers a wee bit more. Yeah, you gotta play. You have to play with your bass and your mids and your highs. Make sure it doesn't sound too tinny, but you don't want like a whole bunch of bass either. Like, I like bass, so I try to crank up my bass a little bit more, but you don't want it to sound tinny either. So you gotta make sure they're set right. Yes. Oh, I was looking up that address. Christopher, stop talking about your purple willy. My boss introduced me to a new team member in a meeting today and said, I am direct because I live in the Midwest. I immediately said no. It's because I'm from Philadelphia. That's a good reason. It wasn't you this time? That's what they say. That's what they all say. Hopefully Maria gets M25 early. Without her and Georgianne, I fall flat. Look, Jack, you can do trivia. I'm sure you can handle karaoke. Okay? Now, Jack, I understand that you're a man, and most men can't multitask, but come on! Eagle sang karaoke once. Of course, I had to be carried to the hotel room as I was so wasted. M25 is in Michigan, that's okay. I just told Eagle, weren't you paying attention? Merrill, Merrill, Lake of Dreams Campground. I was going to Maps. Yes, exactly. That's why your gym is going to do trivia this year. I'll just throw the chips. You should hear him call bingo, Jack. You want to hear something funny? Let Jim call bingo. You'll be cracking up laughing. Diane sang karaoke every week with her partner. I was wasted most of the time. Do you want dates too, SK? Alright, what am I putting in here? My house. And we're going to... I need a second address. Flip. Flip! There we go. Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop, Strasburg. Goat sausage and cheese. September 18th to the 21st. So, we're having NJ25, right? And then the following Saturday, we leave for our 2-week trip going towards Michigan. So we're going to Virginia, then we're going to Diane Land, and then we're going to somewhere in Ohio, and then 2 places in Michigan. And then we're going to New York and then Vermont for a week. Yes. Goat sausage. Diane's gonna puke. See, it's an hour and 7 minutes right out Route 80. See, I knew it was close. An hour and 7 minutes. More research shall go into this. No brains. You have a lot of questions. I'm kidding. Let me get out my reservations. Oh, crap in a hat. Alright, so I lied, right? So after we go to... Oh, Diane, you have to remind me on the 15th that I have to make the reservations for Charlestown State Park. Okay, so we're going from Jersey to Virginia, Virginia to Diane Land, Diane Land to Tecumseh, Michigan, Indian Creek Campground. And then from Indian Creek Campground, we're going to... That's going to be a quick overnight. And then we're going to drive to... hook up the camper, go to the Henry Ford Museum, and then leave the Henry Ford Museum and go to M25. Yes. She said corner. All those papers look like share the air paraphernalia. These are my campground reservations that I've made so far. Just in case they ask for it. I always print them out. So yes. I think we're skipping Ohio and going right to the bottom of Ohio and Michigan. Tecumseh's like right at the southern tippy tip of Michigan. Like right as soon as you get over the border. The border. I better buy a printer again. Well, half the time when you make reservations for something, they wind up emailing them to you anyway. So you always have a digital copy of your receipts. But I started this because when we went to go meet Gord in Canada, I had to have copies of everything in paper. So it just became force of habit. And I put them in a folder and I keep them in the truck. Yep. But we're making a stop in Charlestown State Park after we leave Virginia. But for some reason, that state park doesn't let you make reservations until it's 6 months out from the date that you want to stay there. So I have to wait till March 15th. Excuse me, officer. My proof of insurance is buried in my email somewhere. Give me a couple of minutes. I got that. I have my insurance. I always keep a paper copy of my insurance. But I also have the app from my insurance company, and they have a digital copy as well on there. Jim was cursing out his printer the other day. You want to hear a rant? Oh my God. You all know how Jim rants. Well, he was ranting at his printer the other day. They make those little printers about as big as a 3-hole punch, but you still need to throw out something so the van doesn't get overcrowded. Yeah, they're like this big. Some of them are even tinier. I would keep a paper copy, but... Alright, Jack. Jim and I figured out what you need to do, okay? This is what you should do. Instead of flip-flopping 3 vehicles around, like stop juggling, right? Okay? Sell the bus, sell the truck, put all that money into the van. You'll probably be more reliable and more comfortable. There you go. Don! What's going on, Don? Congratulations, welcome to the live stream. You haven't been here in forever. Hi, Don. Jim needs to produce a rant. It's been a while. Yeah, I know. There hasn't really been anything that's like gotten under his skin lately, so... I'll tell you a story about what happened to his son's friend. His son's friend turned 17 today, so he went to take his driver's test, right? So, in our local regional DMV, which is about 15 minutes from here, they have the driver course. It's like a regional, they do everything there, including inspections and driving tests. So he's going around the course, and he got this one examiner that the driving instructor had warned him about. You know, if you get this lady as an examiner while you're taking your test, make sure you do everything that she tells you to do, because she will fail you if you have a hair out of place, right? So, of course, as luck would have it, he gets this woman, so he's like, great, right? So he goes through the course, and he thinks he's pretty much done, and apparently she had told him to turn right, and he didn't hear her. I don't know if it was because she was talking too slow, if there was traffic, or whether he didn't hear her tell him to turn right. So he decided that he was going to turn left, right? She failed him for turning the wrong direction, which to me is not a valid reason to fail you for your driver's test. If you did everything else correctly, you fail the kid because he made a wrong turn. He turned left instead of turning right. The hell is that all about? So now he's got to wait 2 weeks to go back and take his test. Hopefully he gets a different examiner. And this guy looks at the paper and says, because they have to write down the reason why they failed you. But what happened is when she told him to turn right, he didn't hear her. So he was like, could you please repeat it? I didn't hear what you said. And she's like, no, I'm not allowed to do that. So that's when he decided to make a left, and that's when she failed him. What is that crap? You can't repeat the direction that you want him to turn? So you're going to fail the kid because he didn't hear you for whatever reason? So that would be a fail in Sweden too. Really? I mean, hey, he turned and didn't drive off a cliff or into... Right? I mean, it's like... At least repeat what you told him, so, don't say, oh, I can't repeat myself. What is that crap? Give her a beer to mellow out, right? He felt so bad for his friend. It was like, oh my God. If he did that, it would not be a fail in Sweden. They have to repeat the instruction if you ask. Yeah. It's like... So he's hoping that when he goes back in 2 weeks, he gets a different examiner, and the guy looks at the paper and says, get the hell out of here, and just passes him with a... Luckily, he wouldn't have to go through the whole course again, just make that one turn and he'd be done. But it's like, you kind of pick up where you failed and keep going. But I'm hoping that, this other guy doesn't make him just go through the whole thing again. Go to a different DMV, really. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, it's... Some of these examiners... They just have a bug up their ass. It's like, what is your problem? When I went for my CDL test, when I was working for the school bus company, we had to bring a bus down there so I could go through all the stuff for the school bus and the railroad tracks and stuff like that. One of the people that I went down with, because they would bring us down in like a group of 3 or 4, had this bitch of an examiner, and they failed her for something dumb too. I had my examiner when I was taking my CDL test. He's sitting there, I'm driving down the highway, he's sitting there talking about going fishing at his in-laws' house down the shore. He's like, yeah, make a right turn here, blah, 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 and I'm going to catch this, and my father-in-law's got this boat, and blah. He didn't give 2 craps. Driving test is normally lots harder in Sweden compared to the U.S. When Linda took her test, the examiner talked me through parallel parking. That's the one problem that I had when I was taking my regular driver's test when I was 17. I couldn't parallel park worth a shit, but when I took my test, I had no problem. I was like, zoop. SK's mom was 42 when she learned to drive. She failed her test 4 times. The 5th time was the charm. Siri and Alexa are virtual enemies. Jack. Maybe she hates the male gender. That's ridiculous. Even standardized educational exams allow for repeat direction. Yeah, you couldn't tell the kid, like, repeat what you said. Oh, I can't tell you that. What the hell? I think the examiner was just tired. Same guy each time, yeah. You like that? Extreme close-up, Jack. Extreme close-up. Just focus. Yeah. I'm watching you, watching me, watching you. When Christopher's grandfather took driving tests back in the late 40s, it was very different. They drove to the closest cafe, drank coffee, then drove back and got his license for all kinds of vehicles. Well, that was me when I was taking my driving lessons. The guy had me like running around to do all his errands. He's like, "Oh yeah, go to the post office. I gotta mail this letter. Oh yeah, stop at Quick Check. I need a pack of smokes. Oh yeah, okay, you're good for the day." All right. To the day she stopped driving, she refused to make left turns. What is that all about? Wait, I have a question. My mother took her driver's test in my uncle's '58 Plymouth Fury and never drove another day in her life until my grandfather wound up in the hospital for gallbladder surgery and he wanted the car in the garage. That was the only time I ever saw my mother drive, was pulling my grandfather's car into the garage. Your sister is there something wrong with left turns? Like what's wrong with left turns? I mean, it should be easy if there's an arrow there, right? I mean, you know. In New Jersey, you have to turn right 3 times to turn left. Sometimes. Sometimes. But, you know, two wrongs don't make a right, or I should say, 2 rights don't make a left, right? They said they don't like to cross traffic. My mother's got a friend of hers that drives. She won't get on the parkway to go down and exit to go to the next town over. She won't drive on a parkway. Jack drove our own cars at 15 to driver's training. The instructor would cover his eyes as we parked all ready for class. Fatima refused left turns for her first year. And go through the jug handle too. No. It's called a circle, SK, not a roundabout. It's called a circle. You'll see as we do these drive streams to and from the campground, when we come up to the 206 circle, big sign, circle. Christopher took semi-truck license on our version of the CDL 2 years ago. If I paid for it myself, it would be $8,000 to $12,000. 2 driving tests, 4 written tests, and lots of driving. Well, we have, for our CDL, it's a general knowledge. It's a 50-question test. And then for each endorsement, like air brake, school bus, hazmat, double, triple trailer, each endorsement is an extra 20 questions. So I have my basic Class B CDL, no air brake, but I have passenger endorsement. So I can drive a limousine, I can drive anything that needs a passenger endorsement. The school bus endorsement, that falls off if you don't drive a school bus for 2 years. They automatically take that off. They don't let you keep that. So they're putting roundabouts here lately. Still hate the darn things. Jack worked as many Circle K's. Jack. Oh, Jack's got a passenger endorsement. Christopher can't drive a bus, only semi-truck on my license. So you have a bend in the middle. Okay. We have to take 5-day course every 5 years to keep the CDL. See, we don't have to do that. I have to get my medical card updated, which I'm good for another year on. And then I got to bring all this stupid paperwork to... I'm like the only person that can't renew their license through the website. I have to physically go to motor vehicle with all my paperwork just so I can... Oh, and I have a boat license too, because I have my U.S. Coast Guard certificate. So I have a boat endorsement on my license. Linda's glad you're here, Jack. It might help you make that schedule. It helps that you made that schedule. Here, oh wait, my license is right here. So, Yes, I have a New Jersey commercial driver's license with a P endorsement, which is right under my finger there, and I have boat. And then my Coast Guard certificate is right here. This never expires. That was an easy test. That was 25 questions. No, I am not an organ donor. I am not. I have a forklift license too. Oh, this is my DOT medical card. And I had a forklift license, but it expired. So, yep. Jim used to have a boat. That's why I took the test. So if something happened, I could drive the boat. So once he got rid of his boat, you have to watch Jack's video, Fatima. He made a video about it last night. It says, "Lord, am I crazy?" And then I proceeded to text Jack and scold him. No, I didn't scold him, but so yeah. My father had a CDL. Before it was called a CDL, it was called an articulated license. When he used to drive a tanker for Exxon, before they promoted him, he delivered fuel. I mean, I know people that make a game out of it. They try to get every endorsement that they can. Their license looks like alphabet soup with all the endorsement letters on it. Where's Bay Sharp? SK, where's Bay Sharp? What'd you do with him? Fun fact, or boring fact, you can't drive an F-250 on a car license in Sweden. It's too heavy. It's classed as a medium-sized semi-truck. That's interesting. That's interesting. Well, I know in Delaware and Vermont, if you have an SUV or a pickup truck, it's registered as partial commercial. So what else? Total weight can be maxed at 7,716 pounds. Jack, are you sure that you want to take on this task? I'm asking for Fatima. That includes a trailer. Oh, okay. Uh, uh, it won't drive Jack crazy. I don't know. He said, "Lord, am I crazy?" That's why you must try. Yeah. So anyway, I'm thinking, Jack, and again, this is just mine and Jim's opinion, that if you sell the bus and sell the truck and take that money and put it in the van, it would probably be more reliable and more comfortable, and you can set it up the way that you want, and then you'd have money left over, and then you could do whatever, make the build however you want. That's just a thought, though. Christopher's license can drive up to oh, your money is the problem. Eagle's only endorsement is M. That's enough for me. And what is your M endorsement? Motorcycle, yes. Eagle rides a motorcycle, so she's got an M endorsement. You're putting your face close to the screen. I can't see you. Hello? A? Male is your endorsement? Oh, Lord. Jim doesn't like when motorcycles are riding around him. He gets nervous. Because some of these guys are just lunatics on those bikes. And he also doesn't like to be driving behind a dump truck. Because some of those drivers are lunatics too. I passed my written air brake endorsement. I just didn't have anybody to take me to motor vehicle for the practical test that had air brakes on it. Oh. Diane said that you're a maniac. He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Sorry, my voice doesn't go that high. I can't sing this. Where did SK go? Eagle, I have a question. Where's Bay Sharp? Where is Bay Sharp? Oh, there she is. My mother would say don't sing. Yes, she would. But I like just breaking out into random song for no reason. I did that yesterday. Christopher. Yes, Christopher. Do you have a question? What is that? What is that thing? Oh, he's got to go to the... Jack's mom said, "Sing by the door and we'll help you out." Oh, wow. Yes, Eagle. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. My question was, where's Bay Sharp? I still have those shirts for sale on my merch store. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. My grandfather used to say, it's nice out. I think I'll leave it out. And there's the information for NJ25 SK, if you were looking for that. Stream Elements just put it up. Bayshore. What are you talking about? Bayshore is a laundromat? Bayshore? Merch store! Merch! Store! Merch store! What? Oh, Bay Sharp. Bay Sharp. Bay Sharp is MIA, yes. Bay Sharp. No, that's Kevin. Kevin watches Jeopardy. Soaring Eagle has an icon of a washer. Was she doing laundry? That woman. I do my laundry on the weekend. Bay Sharp is funny. He's hilarious. Bayshore is a laundromat. What is always doing laundry. Oh my god. Diane's laundry is finished. So is mine. I did mine on Saturday. I did my mom's yesterday. You moved the goats today? Where'd you move them to? Baywatch is a show made for Pamela Anderson. Baywatch, not Babe Watch. Where did you move the goats to? As if the pens took baby. Oh. Babe was a pig, yes. Did you put the babies in the chicken pen? Or did you put the mamas in the chicken pen? Linda's been wearing her fuzzy pullover sweater backwards. Oh. Don't you hate that shit? When I used to work at Pep Boys, I had 2 pairs of black sneakers, and one day I went in and I had 2 different shoes on. Nobody noticed, except for me. Here I am, a sales supervisor at Pep Boys, walking around with 2 different sneakers on. Luckily, they were both black. They get their own swanky pen with climbing toys. Oh, they got a bougie pen. Isn't that fancy? I think it's time to go to Tractor Supply and pick up some chick. Where are you going to put chicks, Jack? Where are you going to put chicks? Linda, help me with this. And she got her dumpster back. Oh, where was it? Driver dragged it a mile down the road, then put it by someone else's house. What? So the dumpster company came and took it? Was it like a screw up? Like what happened? Or did somebody actually steal it and put it by their house? You have to throw something out if you get chicks. For every one item you buy, Jack, even if it's a Twix bar, you gotta throw something out. And we want video because that's content. So each time you go to Dollar General and you buy a Twix bar, you gotta take something out of the van with you on your way into the store and throw it in the garbage can. And that does not include food containers or anything like that. So, there you go. There's your homework. I think the driver dumped it down the road. But just a driver or the driver from the dumpster company? Our feed store sold out of 200 chicks in less than 3 hours today. Yeah, because everybody wants their own eggs. That makes sense. The one Tractor Supply down by the campground, we went there looking for something. I forgot what it was. And that's when they had like the chicks and the ducks and stuff. The first word out of Jim's mouth when I said, "Oh, look at the babies," was no. He knew what I was going to say. He said no. Oh, the dumpster driver. Okay. He's fired. So it was all a mix-up. Did the cute cop figure it out? Yeah, what's up with the cute cop? How many more times did he call you? I was like, come on, babe, can't we just have a little duck? Just a... Little ducks grow up, he says. No. All right. That's his favorite word, no. Oh, just the 3 times in a text. And you'll never see him again. The cute cop was trying to determine if the washing machine was contraband or not. Maybe I'll hide my dumpster next week, she says. You should have at least got his work schedule so you knew when he was working. SK's back. You said peanut butter and jelly, so I had to get some. But was it on toast? That's the question. Was it on toast? Yeah, you should have at least got his work schedule so you knew what day to call. And now you have his cell phone number, too. There you go. I wasn't thinking clearly. Because she was so mesmerized at how cute he was. Linda likes to think of it as a front-load washer-dryer combo. Fatima prefers hers with crunchy or crunchy. Oh, extra crunchy peanut butter. That's what we have at home. Somehow at my house, we wound up with a half a jar of extra crunchy peanut butter, That's a big jar. And then a small jar of smooth peanut butter, and another medium-sized jar of smooth peanut butter. All three which are half full. It's like, we lost the peanut butter at the camper and it wound up at my house. That's what I feel like, because we still have not figured out what happened to the peanut butter in the camper. So, Rule 26. That's all I have to say. At least he didn't ask to see my grow room. No, that's when you just close that door. He doesn't need to go in there. Yes, Rule 26. Where did the mysterious jar of peanut butter go? No clue. Still, that was like the last camper. So that was a few years ago. Linda likes creamy peanut butter. The chocolate chips stick to it better. What does the texture of the peanut butter have to do with how well the chocolate chips stick to it? I would think that the crunchy peanut butter would have extra grabbing ability for the chocolate chips. But that's texture. Grab that chocolate chip with the, I don't know. Diane likes crunchy. I like either one. Doesn't make a difference to me. There's something in my eyeball. What's in my eyeball? Okay. Ow. Ow. What? Ow. What's in my eyeball? Those crunchies push the chips aside. Sir, we've noticed your electric bill is 4 times higher than the rest of the neighborhood. So the crunchy peanuts are bullies. Eagle's electric bill is double this summer. I guess you could do a spoon of peanut butter and then a spoon of chips. See? There you go. That works. Or you could, if you take a spoon of peanut butter and a spoon of chips, and then you put the spoon of peanut butter over the chips and mush it together like this, then it would be okay. Crunchies are bullies. KC! What's going on, sir? How's Colorado today? Reese's Cups without the cups. Yeah. Or you skip the peanut butter and only eat the chocolate chips. No! It's funny. Jim doesn't like Reese's peanut butter cups, but he will dip his chocolate bar into the peanut butter. And at first I didn't understand why, but he says he doesn't like the taste of the Reese's peanut butter. But he'll take a piece of chocolate and dip it in like a jar of, like Peter Pan or Jif or something. A spoonful of sugar to make the medicine go down. Yes. Save a tree, Diane. Save a tree. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. There you go. Well, hello, Laurel River. What's up, Tim? Tim. Timothy has arrived. Christopher doesn't like peanut butter. It's very rare in your country, so maybe I only had bad ones. It's very possible. The peanut butter from Reese's is too sweet. Better to be a dipper. Wait, on my other channel, I just noticed that. Yeah. Tim. Air horn warning. Tim. Eagle split a banana and add peanut butter and chocolate chips. Nuke it for 15 seconds. I don't like bananas. I'll put peanut butter on a stalk of celery, though. Jim is a dipper. Yeah. Oh, you get 4 air horns? Okay. I owe you 3. Why do you want 4? You're being greedy on the air horns today. Celery is so gross, she says. Wow. Okay. You didn't even raise your hand for that one. Oh, Duke gets 3 air horns. Okay. Your dog is greedy, Tim. I like cream cheese on celery, too. I like cream cheese on salami. Put some cream cheese on salami and roll it up. That's good, too. That's the Philly direct. You're so direct. Ah, there he is. His alter ego has arrived. Cream cheese is good on anything, yeah. Except on things that I don't like. Like Jack, you can't put cream cheese on coconut, though. Or peanut butter. That wouldn't be good. Love the cream cheese, can't have it. I didn't watch. Coconut is awesome, but I wouldn't put cream cheese on coconut. No, Tim, no cottage cheese either. Blech. Linda liked peanut butter on celery when she was a kid. Now I prefer cream cheese. No, cottage cheese is nasty. Freaking, what are you eating? Blech. Blah! Nasty ass cottage cheese. Icky. No, 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 no. No cottage cheese ever. Love cottage cheese too. Can't have it. Add a little milk and mix it up. Ew! Cottage cheese is great protein. Good with fresh pineapple. Oh, here we go with the pineapple. We're back to the pineapple again. Everything comes back to the pineapple. No, Timothy. No cottage cheese ever. When Jack was a kid, he thought cottage cheese was an indicator we would be going up to the lake. Why? Linda has had cottage cheese on celery Her mom used to sprinkle paprika on it. Make it fancy. Bougie cottage cheese. Christopher has canned pineapple at home. Maybe I should make pizza tomorrow. Add an egg to a container of cottage cheese and fry it in a pan. Tim, don't make me do it. Eagle puts pineapple in her zucchini bread. Jack's aunt's cottage was on. Oh, haha, duh. I'm so done with you, and you've been here for like 3 minutes. Sugar on cottage cheese is common. Now you got 15 air horns. He is sick, right? Christopher, you're fired. Just putting it out there. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I am picky, Linda. I'll be the first to admit it. I like blue cheese dressing. Don't be picking on blue cheese. Blue cheese crumbles on a hamburger are really good. There he is! Hi, B Sharp! We were just talking about you. I haven't had it on pizza yet. Jack loves blue cheese on steak and potatoes. Yep. Creeps. Creeps? What? Right, Diane? He's late. Hi, Beisha. Linda used to like cottage cheese, then Tim started with the eggs and the blue cheese. Hey, Jeff. Blue cheese on pizza means it's too old. Yes, Space Sharp, how can we help you? Are you stretching again? The power of suggestion. Can you tell us more about Jim's chocolate? So you've been listening this whole time. Blue cheese sauce to grilled bacon. Bacon chicken is the bomb. Yes, it is. Larkspur! You have missed a lot. B Sharp is here. We're doing, Jeff. We're doing. Yes, B Sharp. Jack went to an antique store yesterday and they tried to keep me. Ah. What would you like to know about Jim's chocolate bar? That he only likes to dip chocolate in peanut butter, but he won't eat a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's why I avoid those places. No, Jeff, no. Bay Sharp's shoulder was sore from last time, so he's been lurking, right? toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You get some nice, you toast the bread and you spread on the peanut butter and it gets nice and melty. And then you put the jelly on there. Gotta get my stretches in first. And stretch. And put the jelly on top. Hubby doesn't like Reese's either, but loves peanut butter. It could be a Masonic thing. Either that or it's just a man thing. I don't know. Do the other arm, I dare you, he says. You'll have one bigger arm. Only stretching one side is a recipe for injury. Ditto on the delicious pineapple and cottage cheese. Linda gets it. It's hard out here trying to stay out of the corner. Robert must have thought we were a bunch of freaking lunatics on Sunday with this. SK was in the corner tonight. Oh, he got them both up there. Rob is on vacation, Tim. Apple pie with sharp cheddar? I don't know how I feel about that. He did a good job of ignoring it. I know, right? He knew I was unsupervised because that was the first thing out of his mouth. Unsupervised, I see, eh? Okay, you got me, yeah. Oh, now we're doing the thumb. Tim needs to visit the corner, right? Yes, he does. I've never had apple pie with sharp cheddar. What do you do? Just like melt it on the top? Like, how does that work? Thumb exercises now. Big Sharp is filling in for Rob. I told Rob the other day on the phone that he's got to watch the live stream from Friday. Just in case he comes in and goes, what the hell is going on here? Apple pie and sharp cheddar and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. But what do you do? Just like lay a slice of sharp cheddar over the apple pie? Or do you like... How does that work? Bree! There she is. Eagle, you sound like Jim in D.C. He can't pass up an ice cream store. Always has to have his ice cream. Hello, my name is Fatima and I'm a foodie. Vanilla makes most things better. My opinion. I'm partial though. Melt the cheddar on the pie. Oh, so you heat the pie up for like 15-20 seconds and I got it. Okay. Cheddar or ice cream, not both. Tim has one toffee ice cream bar left. Need to go shopping tomorrow. Well, you better do that before I don't have any ice cream anymore because gotta have the ice cream. Cheddar on apple pie. I have to ask Jim if he's ever had that. Somehow I feel like that's not an East Coast thing. Hi times 20. Happy Monday. Great to see y'all. What's up there, cutie? cutie. That would be like you not getting your Dunkin' for the day. Yeah, totally. Could be a Midwest thing, yeah. I'm feeling like we don't do that over here. Mustard on chili dogs and cinnamon and chili. I put ketchup on my hot dogs. I don't like chili. SK passed Dunkin' today. Thought of me. You should have stopped. How do you pass a Dunkin' and not go in? West Coast, I don't think has any good things, just fish. Fish. Cinnamon in Cincinnati chili is one of the secret ingredients. Baked beans on your hot dog. I don't like baked beans either. How did you know I didn't like baked beans? See? Now you're getting to know me, Jeff. Linda's mother used to pack a lunch when we went for a Sunday drive. No Dunkin' for me, can't do caffeine, can't do dairy. You're a hot mess. Oh, so, okay, I got you. I vaguely remember people saying they put jelly in their chili. And barbecue sauce, yes. I'm waiting for Bay Sharp to ask a question because I'm sure he has plenty. Yes, the 7 RVs in 4 years. That's right. And Bay Sharp is going to raise his hand right about now. You know what you should have done, SK? You should have took a piece of each RV that you liked and welded them together. There he goes. And then you would have had the RV that you always wanted. Yes, Bay Sharp. What about the hotel? Just like Johnny Cash's Cadillac, right? One piece at a time. It's called Hilton by Paris. One piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You know it's me when I come rolling through your town. I don't like bed bugs. Bay Sharp messed up his foot today, and now you can't walk. What did you do? How'd you mess up your foot? Did you have to go to the hospital? Oh, okay. Well, it's not like you sprained your ankle or anything, right? It was your foot itself. And you better get better. Get better now. We demand it. Last hotel I stayed at had ants, bloodstains, and something brown on the shower curtain. What in the hell? You'll have to play that song the next time you do a DJ event. Yeah, I have it actually. Believe it or not, I have it. Oh, your Achilles, okay. So that's your heel. Yes, bass sharp. You can get one of those when I when I sprained my ankle a couple of years ago. I wore one of those uh, ankle bracelet. It kind of had ankle bracelets. Kind of had like shoelaces on it. He gave me enough support I could put my shoe on and tie my shoe up. But I purposely wore high tops so I had more support. SK hurt mine once when I had to jump out of a moving trailer that the dealer hadn't chalked properly. What is this? Another story? She's got another story. What is going on? Oh my god. I can't wait to hear this one. By chance, was there yellow tape and a white outline on the floor of the hotel room? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Jack. Jack. Oh, so she does have another story. Okay, this should be good. Does it involve cows and an ex-husband? Yeah, get better there, Bay Sharp. Just lots of gross stuff, and the fridge didn't work, and the guy upstairs peed all night. What is going on here? The gum might end up with some new flavors. My Maserati does 185. I lost my license, now I don't drive. I sure hope not. Okay, runaway trailer story. Here we go. I'm ready. Bay Sharp, get your popcorn. This should be an interesting story. We were looking at micro minis at a well-known dealership in Columbus. Play that one too next time. Okay. Yes, he was, Linda. Why haven't you ever heard a pterodactyl pee before? Because their pee is silent. Jeff. Yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has a Cleveland room. That's in one of my videos, and all the singers from Cleveland were in there. The suspense is killing me. The three of us got into a rear entry camper. We were up front near the bed. Suddenly, her son screamed, "Jump." Dad bod. I don't just have the jokes, I have the bod. A dad bod. He turned to the rear and jumped out. I felt the camper moving backwards. He wasn't singing Van Halen. She ran to the back and jumped while it was creeping towards the hill. Why have a six-pack when you can have a keg, right? I landed on my heel and heard a loud snap. Jeff's filling in with the sound effects. Hubby jumped out. The trailer stopped right at the crest of the hill. Who's buying the rights to this story? Yes, Here's my list of good Midwest rockers: Chrissy Kynes, Joe Walsh, and Bob Seger. Is this one of those stories where we have to go to the first comment? No, this is not Instagram. It's a cliffhanger, yes. It will be part of the mini-series. There you go. Because she's got stories, Jack. Every week it's a new story, and they're true stories. They're pretty funny. They all involve an ex-husband. The salesman felt bad. He gave me a shirt and some other swag. Oh my god. Yes, Bay Sharp. Don't forget about John Cougar Mellencamp. Judging. Did SK sue them, and that's how you got all those RVs? No ex-husband in this one, but could have been widowed if he hadn't jumped. Yeah. At least it didn't include hitting a cow or a horse either. Oh my god. I felt bad for the sales guy. He would have been fired. But I don't think it's not the sales guy's responsibility to chock the wheels. It's the guy who transports the campers to the dealership. I mean, he could have gave you the camper for free. That would have been, But he had moved. Oh, he moved it. Okay, I got you. I also didn't say Kid Rock, but I did say Midwest Rockers. True. He's not good. I don't like Kid Rock. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. So the cows were saved and the horses were saved. Ironically, we bought a camper that night. You felt bad for the sales guy, so you bought a camper anyway. And which number camper was this? Well, that story was chock full of suspense, access. The goats are sausage. Whoa. Tim, can't you tell that SK is telling a story? Focus. This was number 2. The one I was in when got the news my mom passed. Had it for only a month. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, squirrel. Exactly. White Castles are and have been proven better. I don't like rat burgers either. No rat burgers. They don't even smell good. Mm-mm. No bueno. To this day, I will not get into a trailer with the entry on the rear of the side. That's where ours is, rear entry. Belly bombers, yeah. White Castle rat burgers, as my father would call them. It's the Dusseldorf mustard that makes a White Castle. No, they're freaking nasty, Jeff. Nasty. Like, we have White Castle here, we have White Diamond, and we have White Rose. White Diamond and White Rose are like the old Subway car style looking stainless steel burger joints, you know? No. No, no, no. No, no, no. N to the O. White Castle's headquarters is in Columbus, Ohio. Everything's in Ohio. All the dead malls are in Ohio. Everything's in Ohio. How's that kid doing who swallowed the silver dollar? No change yet. But street meat downtown. You can't forget about that. Good old street meat. Sauteed minced onions and cottage cheese. He's back to the cottage cheese. They're good going in, but bad coming out. We do not have the White Castles here. They don't have anything in the state of Washington except for Starbucks and Tim Hortons. Dead malls are now partial apartments and lower shops. See, that's what's nice about doing them. If you're going to take a dead mall or abandoned mall, make apartments out of the storefronts and still have your shops down below. That's the perfect way to do it. Oh, the frozen ones. Yeah, they sell them by the case. Oh, and Kurt Cobain. Yes, absolutely. KFC moved their headquarters out of Kentucky. White Castle originated in Wichita, Kansas. I don't like White Castle. Nope. Maybe SK should write a novel along the vein of 50 Shades of Grey. Call it 7 Shades of RVs. Right? They tore Eagles Mall down, but several schools have been turned into apartments here. What are you doing, Bay Sharp? What are you gasping at? Topless coffee shop you went to. Oh yeah, remember that video? The topless coffee shop, yeah. God, that's so old. Just down the road there usually is. Booby coffee. There you go. Now Bay Sharpie's going to ask what booby coffee is. If you do have that, add the Kung Fu story from yeah. Kung Fu movies. Kung Fu movies. Yes, and Rule 26. You have to add that in too. She was also barely wearing panties. I thought it meant there wasn't a roof on the coffee shop. Bree's like, I just drink coffee at home. You would ask that, Tim. That only you would ask that. From the cow, right? Yeah. From SK's cows, he called it. Where did Christopher go? Did we lose Christopher? No, I'm not cold. It's actually pretty toasty in here. There he is. Wasn't my cow, wasn't my horse. That sounds kind of like not my church, not my pew, not my cow, not my horse. He's crouching for snacks, right? Oh, he's sleeping. Are we boring you, Christopher? You missed SK's story. We support methane generating cows in this chat. No, I don't have to pee. Jack! Another novel title. You could write so many books. It's 3 a.m. here. Worked all day. Worked all day. Just got paid. I'm sorry. That's Friday night. Just got paid. Because the stupid chair. I keep telling Jim he needs to get new furniture. If I sit too long in this chair, then my back starts to get achy, so I have to move around a little bit. Sorry. You have back surgery and tell me how you feel. Washington State is proposing to tax farmers for the methane gas their cows produce. What is up with that? I only had one, but I also have... That might have something to do with it, too. And we have the licorice that Fatima sent me. We're back to the licorice again. Haven't opened these yet, though. Washington State is crazy, right? You'd be surprised. It's the West Coast, Chef. Yeah, better made, Tim. Hey, Ariel. Jack will tell Jim to go to the sofa king store. He knows that he needs a new couch. That'll do it. Bing, bing, bing. Washington State has no White Castle it won't pass. How will they know which cow farts more? That is a good question. But we have taco time. Only on Thursdays. It's Taco Thursdays. No, it's not black licorice. We had that conversation like an hour ago. Who liked black licorice? And of course, like, you know, people had to be there. I don't like black licorice. If they tried that in Ohio, the farmers would cover the Capitol and with cow pies. Fart dye. They need little methane gathering pouches on their cows and power their weed whackers with it. Not topped off with cheddar cheese. I wasn't here in that work. Oh, I know. I'm busting your chops. We had the whole licorice debate. Red licorice or black licorice. What's taco time? We don't have taco time over here. During the pandemic, they changed their sauce, if that's what you mean. Fartometer attached to the area near to the exhaust. Oh, it's on the West Coast. Okay. That makes sense. A left coast, right? Left coast and right coast. The tally on the licorice debate was everybody liked black licorice except for like 2 people. So, black licorice won. Watermelon licorice. That sounds yummy. Yeah, I think it was William and somebody else didn't like black licorice. Stick a tube up the cow's butt to collect gas. Y'all freaking crazy. SK had a taco time for a few months. They closed after giving customers food poisoning. Oh my god. A teriyaki. Can't beat a good teriyaki joint. Teriyaki is banging. Teriyaki is banging! Sorry. Yes, because he's talking about freaking cottage cheese. Yeah, liver and onions, William. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That was taco. Redneck crazy. You're a transplant, Tim. You ain't no real redneck. Figures. Right, Larkspur? Doritos and cottage cheese. Jeff. And the seafood. Tim's from Toledo, close enough. I guess that's not saying much for Toledo. Toledo's a freaking city. Green apples and rice. So he wasn't in Toledo proper. He was on the outskirts. Until you get 10 miles out. You hung out with the Southern Michiganders. Oh. In the cornfields where you get lost going to the campground. Two brothers arguing settled it with shotguns across the road from one another till Daddy came out and whooped both their butts. I don't know what y'all Midwest people eat out there. That's can't even find a frickin' Dunkin' once you get into Michigan. Call your governor up there and tell him to... Oh yeah, I know that, SK. I mean, once you get into Michigan where the campground is, it's hard to find a Dunkin'. You gotta go for Tim Hortons. Hot chocolate mix in cold milk and eat the chunks with a spoon like cereal. Well, that's comforting to know, Diane, because that's going to be important come September. Well, Fatima, you're supposed to bring one up to M25 on your way up. There's the Midwest. Then there's the upper Midwest. The bougie Midwest. Bougie. What's this crap that Jeff is eating? She's like, I'll try better this year. I bet there's a Dunkin' in Monroe, Michigan. It would be a good place for a Buc-ee's. They're supposed to be putting 2 Buc-ee's in Michigan. There's Jim! Then there's what's wrong with Wisconsin? What are you doing there, Mr. DC? Mr. Stevenson, sir? Kevin mentioned food trucks for M25. Maybe we need a Dunkin' truck. They don't have Dunkin' trucks. Yeah, it is. I don't know when they're breaking ground, though, Fatima. We love it. It's just not the Midwest. It's a different country. A building meeting. Bleh. Like your apartment building meeting? Well, tell your landlord that he's got to schedule his meetings for a different night. Bay Sharp's comment keeps getting blocked because can't use their name. Whose name? White Castle? Wow. What is he talking about? You forgot to raise your hand. Oh, Richard's familiar name. Nobody. I have wrenches in here. Somebody should have released it. Oh, Dick's Barbecue. Okay. Oh, Brie. Staples has Staples and Dick's has Dick's. What did I stumble into this time, Jim? All right. Well, we'll recap for you. Let's see. SK had another exciting story to tell us about almost going off the edge of a cliff in a camper that wasn't chocked well enough. White Castle sells by the sack too. We had the red licorice, black licorice debate. First thing. What else? Tim went on this rampage about cottage cheese. Wisconsin's not so nice. There are much better places one could reside. Wow. We have Dick's Sporting Goods. What else do we miss? How? Somebody fill in Jim and DC, please. What else did we talk about? I gave an update on my mom. Bay Sharp hurt his Achilles tendon. Chalk cottage cheese. I did miss a lot. Yeah. Mom is doing better. Yes, she actually walked up the entire flight of stairs to the second floor yesterday and came back down again. So that was another accomplishment. She's doing really well. I like them both, Larkspur. Oh, yeah, we had the typical pineapple on pizza debate. Jeff is randomly spewing out weird food that he mixes together. We've covered a lot of topics, Jim. Yes, cottage cheese on celery, sharp cheddar on apple pie, stuff like that. Yes, Bay Sharp. It would still taste the same, though. Whether you put the fruit on the pizza or the pizza on the fruit, it's still fruit on a pizza. No. Mm-mm. No. Oh, and Jim's chocolate bars. Yeah. Jim doesn't like Reese's peanut butter cups, but he'll dip chocolate into a container, a jar of peanut butter. Tomato is a fruit. We didn't go over that one yet. Pineapple upside down pizza. There you go. And peanuts are legumes, so, you know. Oh, and we covered the driver's license test thing, too. What else? If you don't cut the pineapple, the pizza won't slip off. Yeah, but then you'd have a hard time biting into it. Whose breakfast, Fatima? Jack was telling some dad jokes. SK had another story. Everything at Blackstone seems to look good, right? Oh, okay. I don't know, people love their Blackstones. I can't gym. I can't gym. I can't gym. I can't get Jim to use the griddle that came with the camper. I don't like cooking on that damn. It doesn't cook evenly. And then you gotta season it. And me. Man, just cook on the griddle. Just cook on the damn griddle. All I ask. Yes, Space Sharp. Jim, where were you Saturday? I sent you an invite. You were absent. And the bug. What? There's none left. It's great cooking outside and throw the mess all over the place. Then he's worried about like getting grease on the side of the camper. I'm like, okay. I put that thing on a credit card and someone paid it off for me anonymously, or I'd still be paying for that Blackstone. Wow. That sounds like a good rant for the supervisor next time. I'll tuck that nugget away. Yes, the griddle thing? Yes. Because obviously he's not here, so. Jim, I'm unsupervised. Linda loves her Blackstone, but she doesn't use it. I want to get my son to cook on it for me. You drive 70 down the highway, no grease. I'm out of Dunkin', Fatima. Do you see this? This is a major catastrophe. Just sit here and slurp. That sounds good, Tim. We had a cheesesteak. Jeff wants to create an indoor oven stove that the whole top is Blackstone. There you go. You could be rich. But you know what? Somebody else might have came up with the idea. Saturday, you were getting asked by friends still working what to do about Elon's email. It was so late before I knew it. Oh, man. That sucks. Hubby's here. Should I ask him about chocolate bars and peanut butter? Yes, ask him if he would dip his chocolate bar into a jar of peanut butter. Absolutely. I hope so. I patented it yesterday. Did you really? Night, Jack. See you tomorrow. Linda's son likes to cook on a campfire and everything tastes like lighter fluid. Oh, man. Maybe the best $30 you ever spent. Yes, Bay Sharp. That's a very strong nope, but he says he will eat Snickers. Yeah, because Snickers doesn't have peanut butter in it. But he... Can Linda tell us more about her son's light fluid soup? Lighter fluid soup. Oh, he's impatient. Okay. I guess he's not a redneck. Jim, we missed you Saturday night. Make sure for next month that nobody bothers you. Tell them you have a hot date. Lighter fluid soup is like hot sauce. Could be. Not the good kind of hot sauce, though. Yeah, it's next month sometime. I have to pick a weekend for March. Let's see what does my March look like? Royal Arch Convention. When did he tell me about this? Royal Arch Convention, Saturday, March 1st, 8 to 3 in Toms River. When was he going to tell me about this? Oh, by the way. Mardi Gras party. I ain't going to that freaking party. That sucked last year. Royal Arch Convention. When was he going to tell me about that? Do you know the difference between a hippo and a zippo? What? One weighs 2 tons and the other is a little lighter. Larkspur says the 15th. He thinks to make soup you buy Progresso tomato and add onions, peppers, spinach, put it in a pot, and try to balance it on a stinky campfire. February 28th. What? What's February 28th? That's a Friday. What you talking about, Willis? When was he going to tell me about this Royal Arch Convention on Saturday, March 1st? Yeah, that's this Friday. Just wait till he gets home. Just wait till he gets home. What are the dates flying around, Fatima? Hi, babe. There he is. Speak of the devil. You didn't tell me about this Royal Arch Convention on March 1st that you have in the calendar. He said manager. No, supervisor. Didn't you say March 1st? The 28th is the day before. He's going to tell me on the 28th. Yeah. Right. Oh, by the way. No, I was trying to figure out a date for next month's DJ gig. Quick, everyone hide. He's at Royal Arch, SK. I mean, Lodge. He's at Lodge. Oh, it's just in the morning. I don't know. It says 8 to 3 on the calendar. He was going to tell me the day before. That's right. Uh-oh, he's having an adult beverage. Watch out, world. I am not responsible for whatever he types in the chat. Bye, Christopher. See you on Friday. The 15th or the 29th. Okay. Yeah, bring cannoli. What else do you want? Wow. Hubby wants to know if you got paid your wages, Jim. You got 5 Saturdays, but I think the first one is taken. Right? Alright, we'll do it on the 15th. Is the 15th okay for you there, Mr. DC? Just cookies? What the hell? Cookies aren't cannolis. You're good with it? Okay. Yes, Bay Sharp. Nilla wafers. Ooh, dipping Nilla wafers in cannoli cream is so good. I thought we weren't going to that. You asked me if I wanted to go, and I said no. I thought we decided on that. Cannoli cookies. Someone take that to Shark Tank quick. Right. Yeah, I could have sworn we had that conversation already. Mardi Gras is next. Yeah. I don't know. They had a Mardi. Well, I don't know how high Jim's volume is, but they had a Mardi Gras party at the lodge last year, and it was like, eh. So. All right. Well, you can tell me about that when you get home. So he asked me if I wanted to go to this year's Mardi Gras party, and I said no. Mardi Gras during Lent is not good karma. All right, so while I got you guys on the hoo ha here, hold on 1 second. I don't know if I even still have Zoom on this computer or not. Oh, I do. Look at that crap. It's okay. You can tell us the supervisor won't hear you. Jim's eating plenty to be fat for Tuesday. I just told you. Last year, this woman made a king cake for the Mardi Gras party, and she put it on the dessert table, and people started, like, because the food was out, so they started taking a piece of the king cake, and she got mad. She made an announcement. She was like, well, I put my king cake on the table, but people are already taking pieces from it. And I was like, oh my god. What is wrong with this woman? She had an attitude. Yes, Bay Sharp. Ah! You have. Oh, Bay Sharp has a cake story. Around here, they sell the Potchkies 3 weeks too early, and they aren't any to buy for Fat Tuesday. That's what I said, Jim. Because there was a dessert table next to the, like, where the food was. And all the desserts were on the dessert table. And she got all upset because, like, people just. It was like this whole thing. If she didn't want anybody to take a piece, she should have left the plastic over it, or the foil. Yes, Bay Sharp, you have to share with the class. What was I doing before I lost my mind? Window. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I would assume assume so, Linda? Somewhere? You're typing. Jeff wanted to know. Wow. It's apparently, right? Alright, we're going to. Yeah, what SK said. New meeting. They doing PA Shrine of. Wow, in Doylestown makes wonderful ones. No. 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 The hell. I didn't start a damn meeting. Schedule. Maybe that's what I wanted. Is that like Pex Chest Jehovah? Yes, I do have one. So Chest Jehovah. You have a chest? Yes, you do. That's from a dating app. What am I scheduling? Oh, I'm doing this. Alright, let's see. The RVDJ private DJ gig. Just Yohava, yes. I do have one, as a matter of fact. What date did we pick? When are we dating? On the 15th? That's when we're dating? Okay. 15th. 7 to 9 is still good? There's a great bakery in Toledo known for their... I need the spelling on that word, like the Chest Jehovah. I need the phonetics on that, please. Yeah, Baysharp, we need your cake story. Apparently it's more than 200 characters. Pashkis, okay. Ain't no thing like a chicken wing on a string from Burger King. Yes, Baysharp. He's still typing, yeah. Hamtrak. Is that like Amtrak, but with ham? Ham trains on Hamtrak. Cake stories as late as the baby. Come on with your damn screen self. Can't A cake story crowning. Yeah, we have to make sure that Larkspur is not working that night. Okay, we're dating on 3/15 from 7 to 9. I've seen the bad dough rising. 1 ton tomato. 1 ton tomato. Breeze back. Yes, I trust Zoom. God. Just put it on my damn calendar. 1 ton tomato. 1 ton tomato. Now I need to copy this. Uh-oh. It's like waiting for Bass Sharp to tell a story. No, it's on the screen that you guys can't see. Sorry. Let me... There we go. Let me get off of this. Okay, I have the link. AI isn't getting the story together as fast as usual. Yeah, I think he just likes keeping us in suspense. Oh, babe. Where's my AOL? What the frick? Where's my frickin' AOL? The cows came home already. Our wedding was so special, even the cake was in tears. Oh, wow. 1 ton tomato. 1 ton tomato. It's hard typing in along with this. I just think he likes keeping us in suspense. That's what I think. Once upon a time, there was a cake. Hey, Tom. What's going on? A small bit of flower was growing in the field. One ton tomato. Okay, as I call out your names, please respond with yes or no for the DJ gig so I can make this email. Fatima. I got Jim in there. I got my Jim in there. No? No for the 15th? Wow, okay. Yes, Jeff. SK. $3.15, my love. Oh, Bree's holding down the couch. Wow. I'm so slow to breathe. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Jim, Larkspur, SK, Eagle, yes. Fatima has Ramadan. Oh, it's that time of year where we won't see Fatima for like a year. Robert. Linda, yes, okay. Tim, you didn't come to the last one. You wanted the invite, but we weren't important enough for you. My private DJ gig that I do once a month during the winter. Jeff. You're at Yahoo, right, Tim? I know I always get that mixed up. I got Jim, Larkspur, SK, Robert, Linda. I gotta get Eagle in there. Ooh, excuse me. Diane. I belched. I'm sorry. Diane. We're answering if we want a cake story. Where the hell is Eagle's email? Oh, there it is, but it doesn't bring the email up. What in the haywagons? Got you in the VIP list. Doesn't bring up the damn email name, though. The fudge. Kinda stupid. You're in my VIPs and... What in the hell? Bay Sharp. I'll put him in there anyway. He's out milking the cows. It's still baking on a keyboard. Baking the cake so he has a story. And collecting the eggs from the chickens. Alright, I gotta pull up this damn email again. Who's Elijah? I don't know who Elijah is. Oh, I found it. There she is. Who's Elijah? At least it'll be a fresh cake. Oh, okay. Ow, eknight67@gmail.com. Alright, I got Jim and Larkspur and SK and Robert and Linda and Tim and Diane and Bay Sharp and Eagle and Elijah. Elijah's one of the poker players. I wanted to be cheesecake. So, rumor has it, right? Alright, am I missing anybody? I don't think so. I'll throw Hala in there too, just in case. Build a house from thingies. It stands eternal. What happened to Bay Sharp? Did he get mad? I hope he didn't get mad. What the hell day did I send that email out anyway? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Diane, Lila. Yeah, okay. Alright. There you are. We're waiting for your cake story. Plus, I'm doing another gig on the 15th. Is that okay? Is that a good date for you? Donut grilled cheese with bacon. Okay. He's applying Bengay? Is that what you said? Don't make Diane put you in the dungeon. Because that's even worse than the corner. March 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. Oh, I love lemon cake. Tim. I'm about to send the email, my love, so I don't know if you have any more additions or not. Jeff, you didn't say whether or not you wanted in or not. The da 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 da. Right? I love lemon anything, yes. Last gig of the winter. Put me in, coach. Jeff. Ha! It saved it. Look at that. Okay, I got Jeff. Okay. Hey, James. Dunkin' Donuts guy. There's a young guy. His underwear is showing. I gave him a wedge. Young guy gave the old man a wedge. Old man had the pens on. Young guy, what the heck? This is no. James telling a joke. Alrighty, I think I got them all. Kind of like Pokemon. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I'm pushing send. Let me know before I sign off if you got the email or not. And a 1 and a 2 and a. Oh, wait, I gotta put the time in. Hold on, please hold, I lied. Saturday, March 15th. Oops. 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Do your necessary time zone changes. If you're not in the Eastern time zone, please. Hitting send. Bakery Unlimited is making 2,400 dozen pashki in Toledo, Ohio. Close. Close. Jeff got his. Eagle got hers. Uh-oh, Jim's on his way home. Hey, Susie. Larkspur got hers. Diane got hers. Yes, I am unsupervised. Looks like everybody got their email so far. Tim, check your email, please. Stop talking about cottage cheese. Check the damn email. Tim got his. Jim got his. Okay, cool. Alright, good. Put it on your calendars. Daryl. What's up there, Canudia? Bay Sharp got his. But Jim doesn't have cake yet. I guess he doesn't have a cake story. Linda got hers. It's so long. I know, right? It's like waiting for the baby all over again. No problem. It's not shortcake, exactly. It's long cake. You saw Dunkin' Jelly Beans, really? By the time there was a cake. Here we go. Years ago, he went to his cousin's wedding. After her new husband and I got acquainted over a few refreshments, his cousin's father came over to us and said that the wedding cake was almost gone and to grab some before we left. He looked at him and asked if he was serious. He said, absolutely, just grab what you want. So, and I kid you not, the new husband went over to the cake, grabbed a handful, put it in his pocket, and left, drink in hand. So a little while goes by, and his cousin comes over with her father and asks him about her husband, to which I said I didn't know. So then she really starts to throw around some select vocabulary to her father and me. She's going on about promises of this and that and where to stick oddly shaped fruit. As I was contemplating what fruit and those places had in common, in comes the new husband. He looks around the hall, and his cousin, who's hard at work setting a new world record for exotic uses of fruit, has no idea that he's come back. So he walks over to her, says that the cake ran out, but good news because he got some first, pulls it out of his pocket, puts it in her hand, and walks away. Oh my God. Worth the wait. But yeah, did you get any cake, Bishop? Oh my God. that's it. Fatima fell off the couch. Blow out the candles now, yeah. Plenty of fruit, no cake. Get the movie rights. Yes, Jim is on his way home, yes. My God. Oh, that is great. I love it. I love it. It's a magenta cake moment. Yeah. Red velvet cake. uh, that is a great story. That was definitely worth the wait. I did have some pre-pocket cake, yes. Didn't think to try pocket liner flavoring. He was that drunk, he took a handful of cake and put that shit in his pocket. Better than a Twinkie. That's amazing. And his wife's hand, yeah. What flavor was it? Pre-pocket, yeah. And Jim's probably listening to this in the car on his way home, shaking his head. I get the mental image now. He's shaking his head like, what is it? Is the divorce final yet? You know, the flavor of the cake isn't quite the thing I remember from that day. Oh, man. It was probably an annulment. Yeah, right? Yeah, the groom doesn't remember anything from that day either. That's a great story. Some things you just cannot make up. She was so pissed. He's a pilot, she's a flight attendant. The cake was probably the least of their worries. Oh, man. Too funny. I don't know which one. I, and the passengers. No ice cream to go with the cake. Could you imagine putting ice cream in your pocket? All right, people. That was great. That was, I don't know. That's right up there with SK's story. That's for sure. It's tough competition with those stories. The cow and the cake. Another novel. Alright, peeps, let me get off of here because Jim is on his way home. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun as usual. Glad you all got your emails. Make sure you put them in your calendars. Probably let's just deposit. And we will see you all, if not Thursday night when I'm painting, definitely Friday. What? Oh, that's my old email. Entertaining for sure. Alright, we'll see you all guys. See you all guys. See all you guys. See you all. See all you guys. See you guys all Friday. There you go. One of those. Have a great rest of your week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, blame it on Susie. That's what I'm going with. She's like, what am I getting blamed for now? Talk to you laters.